They never tell you this growing up. The world does not reward effort. It rewards leverage. Right now, somewhere, a man with less heart than you, less morals than you, and less patience than you is being chosen over you, not because he is better, but because he is useful, because his presence creates consequences, because removing him would cost something. That is value. And if you do not build it deliberately, you will be stepped over, quietly. Machiavelli was not writing to inspire you, he was writing to wake you up. He understood a brutal truth that polite society avoids. Men are not respected for who they are. They are respected for what happens when they are ignored. If you have ever been too nice and got burned, this is why. If you have ever felt invisible in rooms full of louder men, this is why. You were harmless, and harmless men are easy to forget. This is not about becoming cruel. It is about becoming dangerous enough to be respected. Power is not loud. Power is weight. Think about the quiet character in every crime movie, the one who barely speaks. The room shifts when he enters. In The Godfather, it was Michael, not Sonny, who became untouchable. Sonny made noise. Michael made moves. Value works the same way. Men think value comes from being liked. That is a lie sold to keep you agreeable. Likability is fragile. The moment you stop pleasing, it disappears. Respect stays. Machiavelli observed that men judge outcomes, not intentions. Nobody asks how hard you tried. They ask what you delivered. If you were reliable, if you were effective, if you were necessary. This is where nice men fail. They give goodwill without leverage. They over-explain, they overgive, they tolerate disrespect, hoping it will be noticed and rewarded. It never is. The world does not reward softness, it rewards structure. Let me tell you a short story. There were two men in the same company, same age, same background. One was friendly, always available, always saying yes. The other spoke less. He declined meetings. He missed lunches. He focused obsessively on one skill that solved problems no one else wanted to touch. Guess who got promoted? Not the man who stayed late to be helpful, the man who could not be replaced without pain. That is the first law of value. Replaceability kills power. Scarcity creates gravity. When you are always accessible, your attention becomes cheap. When you respond instantly, you teach people you have nothing more important going on. When you explain yourself to everyone, you reveal insecurity, not honesty. Machiavelli warned that generosity without restraint breeds contempt. In modern terms, men who give everything away are treated like resources, not leaders. Withdraw strategically. This does not mean isolation. It means selectivity. Your time should be difficult to access. Your energy should be invested, not donated. Your presence should feel intentional. Silence amplifies this effect. Weak men rush to fill silence because silence exposes their lack of confidence. Strong men let silence do the work for them. Silence forces others to project meaning onto you, and meaning creates authority. Next time you are challenged, do not rush to defend yourself. Pause. Let the air tighten. Watch the dynamic shift. You will feel it. That discomfort is power transferring. This is not manipulation. This is awareness. Now let us talk about competence, because dominance without competence collapses fast. Charisma is temporary. Mastery compounds. Most men spend years trying to be interesting. The valuable man becomes essential. He solves problems others avoid. He handles pressure others fold under. He stays calm when others panic. Think of characters like Levi Ackerman or Thomas Shelby. They are not loud. They are precise. Their confidence comes from knowing they can execute. That is what you must build. Choose one domain that the world pays for, then go deeper than everyone else is willing to go. While others chase motivation, you chase precision. While others want recognition, you want results. This is slow, this is lonely, and that is why it works. Machiavelli understood that power belongs to those who prepare while others posture. He wrote about princes who survived not because they were loved, but because they were competent under pressure. Respect follows results. Now understand this. Emotional control is non-negotiable. Men who react emotionally are predictable. Predictable men are controllable. If anger runs your mouth, someone else owns you. If fear dictates your decisions, someone else leads you. If validation fuels your actions, you are always for sale. Emotional discipline does not mean numbness, it means containment. Feel everything, reveal nothing. When provoked, breathe and observe. When praised, accept calmly. When ignored, continue moving. This inner steadiness unsettles people more than aggression ever could. Power is composure under stress. This is where nice men break. They mistake emotional transparency for authenticity. In reality, it makes them readable, and readable men are easy to manipulate. Machiavelli warned that men who cannot govern themselves will always be governed by others. Govern yourself first. Now let us address relationships, because this is where invisibility is reinforced. Your environment is either sharpening you or dulling you. There is no neutral ground. If you are surrounded by men who mock discipline, ambition, and silence, they will sabotage you without realizing it. Distance is not betrayal, it is survival. Build relationships based on mutual respect and shared standards, not history, not convenience, not guilt. The men you admire do not want worshipers, they want equals. Approach relationships with value first. Ask yourself, what do I contribute here? Skill, insight, stability, execution. This shifts everything. The final weapon is the ability to walk away. The man who cannot leave is never free. He tolerates disrespect because he fears loss. He accepts bad terms because he needs approval. He stays small to stay safe. Machiavelli wrote extensively about leaders who lost everything because they clung to what no longer served them. Walking away is leverage. When you can leave, negotiations change, relationships rebalance, people listen differently. Your words carry weight because they are backed by action. Build options, multiple income paths, multiple skills, internal validation. This removes desperation from your decisions. Desperation smells, power is odorless, and then there is reputation. Your reputation is your shadow. It moves ahead of you. It speaks when you are silent. It opens doors without introductions. Guard it ruthlessly. Be known for reliability, precision, and boundaries. Do not overpromise. Do not gossip. Do not associate publicly with chaos. Consistency builds myth. Machiavelli wrote that a prince must protect his image even when unseen. In modern terms, how you act when no one is watching eventually becomes public. Reputation is slow to build and fast to destroy. Treat it like capital. Here is the truth that changes everything. You do not increase your value by demanding more respect. You increase it by becoming costly to ignore. This path is not glamorous. It is disciplined. It is strategic. It is quiet, and it works. You will lose people. You will outgrow rooms. You will feel misunderstood. That is the price of evolution. But one day, you will walk into a room and feel the shift. Fewer words directed at you, more listening, more recalibration. That is when you know it is working. You are no longer invisible. You are no longer harmless. You are no longer replaceable. Machiavelli was not teaching cruelty. He was teaching clarity. Power does not come from noise. Dominance does not come from rage. Value comes from mastery, restraint, and consequence. Build that, and the world adjusts around you. Thank you for watching. If you want more raw, uncut wisdom, join my free newsletter. And if you want to see more videos, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.